prepared this for you guys. This is chapter 2, possibilities. Meth is the point, and that's true. When people are detoxing off of the other drugs, it's not as powerful and it doesn't lead them to stealing from their mom's piggy bank. It's the worst of the worst. It was when they're doing down. Listen to the way they communicate. Very important to always stay away from power struggles. Understand that when they are on the move, you're going to have to let them go, but you're going to have to dedicate 24/7, surround the clock surveillance, and you're going to have to be on the same wavelength. You're going to have to sit down with them and talk to them about what is the value of life and how you can drastically, positively change someone's life. You have to come in and you're going to have to be positive about it. And everyone will relapse some way, some form. You drink some sugar, you'll drink some coffee, you'll go back outside. Everybody uses something, some way, some form, more than likely will struggle with this. One thing I learned, 9 months of treatment, taught me one thing. It is how you handle your next relapse. Be aware of relapse can happen. When a moment comes to overcome, the brain just needs to say no. Allow 20 minutes. Be respectful to each other. This is how an addict must be ready for the future. The strength of the new stuff is a whole different world. The brain will feel discomfortable when someone is using in front of you. You have to say no more. The pain can be worse for others, so some cannot control this drive or pain, so you have to be aware of this. This is going to creep up on you too, and when you do become powerless over your addiction, that's very powerful though, and the pain is real, and if you're on the needle, it's 10 times worse. There's little to no recovery on the needle. Unfortunately, it's quite the road, and you really have to be dedicated to it, and you gotta love yourself enough to know that you're worth it. You don't have to use any kind of drugs to make yourself not feel loved, because that's exactly what you are in this program. You need to express that to them too. This is how all addicts must be ready for the due strength of new stuff. We need to come together with strength and be positive and overcome the bullying. This is a bullying issue, high school drama things that we can overcome and make good, positive, lasting environmental situations for all of each other. And, how can a man be in recovery without relapse whatsoever? And so often, how often does a man need to go through these emotions or these relapses or these recovery points or these stories so he can ponder what is reality? When is it too much? And that is just me asking myself, have I been sober too long? Because I've been sober for about 5-6 months now. And I just am understanding the beginning of what life is about, and I just don't know what to do. So I'm just figuring that my whole life was about addiction, and I lost my son while I was in treatment, and I didn't deserve that. I deserve to see my son, at least, my firstborn son. I named him. And then the other one, my daughter, which is Gypsylyn, which I don't really believe is mine. But for some strange reason, may God mighty all sounding might be, because that's just the way it is. But, negative blood. And, yeah, that's me. They can smell me too. Sucks. But anyway, I sit in front of this big whiteboard and I think to myself, what am I doing wrong? Because I'm alone in front of it. And there is nothing positive coming. How can I make it positive? What can I do? I don't know. But it's been too long. I need some positiveness here. I'm tripping out. went down. Need positiveness. Brain needs help. Me brain. Need what? Bazinga stoned. Need help. Ha ha ha. Be okay. Merry Christmas or Happy New Year. We're not going to jail yet.